I mean, that happens, man. Like, it's one of those things. I'm a great player. She's a great player.
If she'd meant to swipe Caitlyn in the head, she would have missed her head. So she was that bad at blocking shots last season.
Their views on it. But my personal view is, you know, I don't have anything against her. She's a great player, and so am I.
Chennedy Carter just said the wildest thing about that Caitlin Clark hit, and I'm still trying to pick my jaw up off the floor. She actually called it a nice little tap and said, "It's just part of basketball." Guys, this is the same hit that had everyone from NBA legends to casual fans calling her out. Carter isn't even on a roster right now, and instead of apologizing, she's doubling down. Let's break down why this justification might have just ended her WNBA career for good. Before we move on, I'd like to ask you a small favor. If you appreciate this content, please take a second to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Over 98% of you watch the videos without subscribing. It costs you nothing, but it makes a huge difference to us. So did you click the subscribe button? Great. Thank you so much. Now back to the video. Guys, you're not going to believe what just came out of Chennedy Carter's mouth about that hit on Caitlin Clark. She finally broke her silence about the incident that had basketball fans everywhere talking, and what she said is absolutely mind-blowing. In a video addressing the situation, Carter actually called her aggressive hip check on Clark a nice little tap.
Chennedy Carter responding to the whole cheap shot situation with Caitlin Clark. Somebody 100% cheap shots your favorite player. Like, there's a level of going at it. We all know with Chennedy Carter, it went way too far. Like,
yes, you heard that right. A nice little tap. The same hit that sent Clark flying. When you watch the video of Carter explaining herself, the disconnect between her words and reality is just staggering. She sits there, almost casually dismissing what millions of basketball fans witnessed with their own eyes. The footage doesn't lie. That was no gentle tap. It was a forceful hip check that completely knocked Clark off balance during play. I mean, how can anyone watch that replay and call it a nice little tap with a straight face? But wait, it gets even more ridiculous.
Ball smack or whatever everybody likes to call it.
Yeah.
Plays before things are said. You know, that's a part of basketball.
yeah, in fairness, the Twitter troll things Chennedy Carter got was bad. It was bad.
Carter tried to normalize her behavior by comparing it to physical plays by NBA stars. She specifically mentioned LeBron James and Jeff Teague, suggesting what she did was just part of competitive basketball. It's a competitive thing. It happens in basketball, she claimed. But come on, there's a massive difference between hard, physical basketball plays that happen within the flow of the game and what looked like a targeted hit with no basketball purpose whatsoever. What's truly wild about Carter's video is her complete lack of remorse. She's not apologetic at all. She's actually smiling through her explanation, and then drops this line, "I love the hate." As if negative attention for unsportsmanlike conduct is something to celebrate or embrace. That's when it becomes clear she's not just justifying her actions. She seems to be leaning into this villain persona.
I think a play before, maybe I was elbowed. Okay, that happens. Think the next play down, maybe something was said.
Like, it's very, like, blind. It's one thing pushing Caitlin Clark, and it's another thing blindsiding her.
The timing couldn't be worse for Carter professionally. She's currently without a team, a free agent looking for her next opportunity in the league. Instead of showing the maturity and accountability that might make teams more willing to take a chance on her talent, she's doubling down on behavior that raises red flags about her attitude and professionalism. That free agent status is no accident. While Carter has the skills to be dominating WNBA courts right now, she's watching games from home for one simple reason, and it's entirely her own doing. As John Liquidator points out, Chennedy Carter is not on any WNBA roster, because it's Chennedy Carter's fault she's not on any WNBA rosters. Her talent as a scorer isn't the issue. It's everything else that comes with signing her. Think about it.
And then maybe there was like a little clip of somebody like yelling in my face. And then we go down the court. Then I hit like a little bucket.
The whole Caitlin Clark situation was there was so much media, just craziness up to that point.
The Clark incident wasn't some isolated moment that tanked her career. Teams were already keeping their distance long before that hip check happened. She's had a reputation for attitude issues that made general managers hesitant to bring her into their locker rooms. Now she's openly mocking what millions of basketball fans witnessed with their own eyes. The timing of these comments is absolutely baffling. If you're trying to convince a team to take a chance on you, why would you double down on behavior that raises red flags, instead of showing personal growth or even a hint of self-reflection? She's digging her heels in deeper.
I mean, that happens, man. Like, it's one of those things. I'm a great player. She's a great player.
If she'd meant to swipe Caitlin in the head, she would have missed her head. So she was that bad at blocking shots last season.
Their views on it. But my personal view is, I don't have anything against her. She's a great player, and so am I.
It's like watching someone deliberately sabotage their own career in real time. What's truly fascinating is that Carter seems to be attempting to craft some kind of villainous persona. Liquidator suggests this is her pretty much begging for a team to pick her up, but he's skeptical this strategy will work. The WNBA isn't the WWE. Teams aren't looking for heel characters who embrace controversy. They want professionals who contribute positively both on and off the court. Every word out of Carter's mouth right now is essentially a job interview, and she's failing spectacularly. By refusing to acknowledge any wrongdoing, she's sending a clear message to potential employers. This is who I am, take it or leave it. And so far, every single team in the league has chosen to leave it. The reaction across the basketball world has been swift.
I think she tried to absolutely swat Caitlin Clark and make an emphatic block and clocked her in the head. If Caitlin was looking at her, it's one thing. You can't go through someone behind. But still, like everyone knows that. But
players who initially stayed neutral are distancing themselves. Coaches who might have considered her talent worth the risk are reconsidering. Even fans who defended her initially are backing away after hearing her justify what they saw with their own eyes. This isn't just about one bad PR move. It's a window into Carter's character and decision-making process.
And Clark.
A bit harder than a tap. We're letting this happen. Like saying that it was nothing. Like this is not just a tap.
In a league that increasingly values professionalism, accountability, and positive representation, she's positioning herself as the antithesis of what teams are looking for. So this whole situation really shows us something important about professional sports. It's not just about what you can do on the court. At the end of the day, how Carter handled this speaks volumes. Instead of taking the easy route with a simple apology, she chose to dig in her heels. The WNBA is watching all this unfold and they're taking notes. Talent gets you in the door, but character keeps you there. This is especially true in a league that's growing and carefully building its image. What do you think happens next for Carter? Is her WNBA career toast, or will someone still take a chance? Drop your thoughts below.